Welcome to Starfish. Today we explore the dynamic world of global economics. We're diving into Brics Plus, a powerful coalition of emerging economies reshaping the future of internationally collective work. The Brics Plus collective, initially formed by Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, and recently expanded to include 5 new members: Egypt, Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates in 2024. This expansion marks a significant shift in the landscape of global economic cooperation and presents new opportunities for the countries involved. The Brics Plus coalition now accounts for approximately 45% of the world's population, with 25% of global trade and 40% of global oil production. In nominal terms, they also represent about 28% of the global GDP, highlighting their substantial role in the international economy. Historically, Brics was perceived by some skeptics as a merely symbolic group lacking cohesion and direction. Critics argued that it served primarily as a China-led bloc unable to project its power effectively onto the global stage. With the inclusion of new members and a renewed focus on cooperation, Brics Plus is positioning itself as a relevant player in contemporary global affairs. The ongoing interest from countries wishing to join further underscores this point, with over 40 nations expressing an intent to become members and more than 20 having applied for membership. What unites the diverse coalition of Brics Plus countries is a common interest in fostering stability with sustainable development and establishing a collaborative multilateral system. The areas ripe for cooperation among the Brics Plus nations are multifaceted, encompassing economics, technology, social and cultural exchanges and security. Among these, economic cooperation is likely to provide immediate benefits to member nations and lay the groundwork for further collaboration across various sectors. Intra-Brics trade has demonstrated substantial growth over the last few years, increasing by 56% from 2017 to 2022. By 2022 it had reached $614.8 billion United States dollars. This growth has been particularly pronounced in the wake of Western sanctions imposed on Russia after the conflict in Ukraine, which led to a surge in trade among Brics nations. China's exports of industrial machinery and consumer electronics to Brics countries have risen significantly, while Russia has notably increased its oil and gas exports to both China and India. With the recent addition of major oil producers such as Saudi Arabia and the UAE, along with geostrategically significant countries like Egypt, the potential for further trade enhancement among Brics Plus countries remains vast. Even though there is currently no free trade agreement among Brics Plus members, efforts are underway to establish common product standards and remove barriers to market entry. The various free trade agreements that individual member states are part of also provide avenues for intergroup cooperation. For instance, India leads the South Asia Free Trade Area (SAFTA), while Brazil is part of Mercosur and South Africa is a member of the African Continental Free Trade Area (AFCFTA). These connections may enable Brics Plus to synergize its trade efforts through existing frameworks. The investment landscape within Brics Plus is also promising, with total foreign direct investment stock among member countries expanding from $27 billion United States dollars in 2010 to $167 billion United States dollars in 2020. This significant increase indicates growing economic ties and collaboration in sectors including natural resources, infrastructure and manufacturing. Investment initiatives have been organized around public-private partnerships and infrastructure development, with significant moves toward creating a favorable investment environment through coordinated policy efforts. One of the core agendas of Brics Plus is the establishment of an alternative financing and payment system to challenge the dominance of the US dollar. The new development bank, established in 2015, serves this purpose by providing much-needed infrastructure and development financing. Since its inception, the NDB has approved loans exceeding $30 billion United States dollars for critical projects in transportation and utilities. The bank has adopted a governance structure that allows equal voting rights among member nations, contrasting with the International Monetary Fund, which is often criticized for its Western-centric policies and the imposition of stringent conditions on its loans. To reduce dependency on the US dollar, Brics Plus initiatives have also focused on increasing local currency financing through the issuance of bonds in member states' currencies. The NDB aims to raise local currency lending to 30% of its total lending by 2026, highlighting the importance of local currency loans to foster economic resilience among its members. Despite the potential of Brics Plus, challenges remain. The group includes nations that differ vastly in political systems, economic models and cultural contexts. Tensions exist between some member states such as Saudi Arabia and Iran, which could impede effective collaboration. As the Brics expands into regions like the Middle East, there is a pressing need for a balanced regional representation. The Brics Plus coalition represents an opportunity for the Global South to assert itself in a system historically dominated by Western powers. As emerging markets come together, they can leverage their combined strengths to create more conducive conditions for growth, equity, and sustainable development. By supporting South-South cooperation on trade, finance, and investment, Brics Plus aims to reshape the global economic order, challenging outdated structures and emphasizing the needs of developing nations. The expansion of Brics Plus reflects the growing necessity for an inclusive and multilateral approach that better serves the global economy. This expanding coalition represents a significant strategic shift that aims to address the operational and financial challenges faced by emerging markets with the potential to make meaningful contributions in a sustainable and collaborative manner. The future trajectory of Brics Plus will likely play a pivotal role in rebalancing economic power and fostering greater cooperation in a rapidly changing global landscape. Brics Plus stands as a beacon of hope and collaboration, illuminating the path towards a more inclusive global economy, one that celebrates diversity with fosters shared prosperity and the voices of its member nations. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey into Brics Plus, where emerging economies come together to redefine global cooperation. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights into our evolving world.